Hey everyone, friends, thank you for tuning in again. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. I can't believe we're almost to the weekend. I know in quarantine, every day has pretty much felt like it. I don't know what day it is. Maybe you guys have had that. I know it depends on what everyone's schedule is too, and if you're still working and how much has changed in your life, how much hasn't. So yeah, today my son and I were out riding his bike and it was so hot. Came back for a little rest time and I'm trying to get used to the hot weather of the sun just draining the energy out of us. But it's really nice. I'm actually grateful for it. Hi, Nicole. Thank you so much for tuning in, girl. I love you. Yeah, so I'm really thankful for it because it means that we can be outside, we can enjoy the weather, and all that fun stuff. So today's topic I wanted to ask you guys, and I'm wondering, please chime in, send your comments. Who inspires you and why? I would really love to know that from each of you. You can DM me, you can comment, you can do whatever you feel comfortable with to share that. I had a big struggle with this because I've been inspired by so many different people, especially in these past 2 years of my life, as I've been able to step back and reflect on a lot of it. But I think as I started to hone in on it, something that was really important, and I think I just want to encourage you all in, is sometimes there might be a start to how someone inspires us, and there might be other people doing different work with it. So I often think of, I guess, a farmer. There might be someone who planted the seed, and there might be someone who watered it, and there might be someone else who's watering it. And so I think we get inspired in different ways, and we recognize that inspiration at different times when it's meant to come. So 2 years ago, when I started on this crazy journey, I read a book from Brené Brown, who I love so much. If you haven't read anything by her, check her out. But I read Braving the Wilderness, and oh my goodness, it changed my life. I think when I look back on it, I felt like it only changed a season of time. But as I started to reflect on the whole picture, she was the person that pushed me into where I am today. And if you don't know who Brené Brown is, she's basically an author, a researcher. She is an amazing woman. She has studied for over 2 decades vulnerability, courage, empathy, and shame. And so many people discouraged her from studying all of this. Yet she continued to do it, and her research on everything was so amazing. Hi, Desi. Hi, Luke. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Desi. Thank you, Luke. I love you guys. Yeah, so she is an amazing, powerful person. I think what's hard is I don't really know how to describe her because I feel like her quotes describe herself so perfectly. And so I'm going to go ahead and share 5 of my favorite quotes that I stumbled upon with her so that you can all get an idea of how she inspired me, and hopefully she'll inspire you all too. So I'll go ahead and start with the first one. You either walk inside your story and own it, or you stand outside your story and hustle for your worthiness. Next one is, what's the greater risk? Letting go of what people think, or letting go of how I feel, what I believe, and who I am? Talk to yourself like you would to someone you love. I love that one. Let go of who you think you're supposed to be. Embrace who you are. And this last one, I saved it for last, just so you all can really get a good kick of who she is. A lot of cheap seats in the arena are filled with people who never venture onto the floor. They just hurl mean-spirited criticisms and put-downs from a safe distance. The problem is, when we stop caring about what people think and stop feeling hurt by cruelty, we lose our ability to connect. But when we're defined by what people think, we lose the courage to be vulnerable. Therefore, we need to be selective about the feedback we let into our lives. For me, if you're not in the arena also getting your ass kicked, I'm not interested in your feedback. So those are some of my favorite quotes from Brené Brown. She is a phenomenal woman if you don't know who that is. So take a chance to take a look at some of her work. She's awesome. And thank you again, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to share someone that you feel like has inspired you, please comment, DM me, whatever you feel comfortable with in getting in contact and touch. Thank you so much. All my love, you guys.